Hello and welcome to Pickleball Den, and in this video we're going to go through how you start your tournament and also how the medals are awarded. So that way after a bracket finishes you don't have to go in and look at very much. It will tell you which teams have won which medals. So we're going to go through that. The first thing is you go under brackets, but before we go to starting this tournament, I kind of want to give you a setup here as far as how we set up this one bracket. So there's a men's doubles advanced round robin. There are 5 teams in this round robin and 5 teams in this round robin. So they're both the same bracket, but broken up into 2 pools of 5 teams. And I'm going to go into this one here and say edit bracket so you can look at it. So this is a round robin, and they will play to 11, win by 2. But then we decided we want to have a playoff, which will send them to a single elimination bracket. So when both of those pools are finished, all 10 players will end up in a single elimination bracket. But the software in this case has going to seed the players based on their performance in the round robin. So there are several different formats you can do for playoff, top 2 seeded, so on and so forth. I'm not going to go into those. You can read about those later, but I just want to show you with this one how it works. So we're going to say seeded elimination, and this the playoff is 1 game to 15 win by 2. So I want to show you that. So let's go back here and back into brackets. I'm going to go ahead and start both of these brackets. So I just press start, say yes, and that will start players out to the courts. They will start getting their text messages or in-app notifications. So we're going to go ahead and start both of these and let those run. And I'm going to go ahead and enter the scores for these so you can see how the medals are awarded. I'll be right back. Okay, so we went ahead and entered some scores. This first round robin, this first poll has finished, and I want to show you something in this first poll to bring your attention to it. If we go ahead and say view matches, and we scroll all the way down to the bottom, this poll has finished. But I want to bring your attention to one thing. If you take a look at these 2 scores, first place is Colin and Sean, and so we have they have a differential of 3 to 5. So you're wondering, why is this team in second place when they had a higher point differential? Well, if you ever want to, if you see something like that that's kind of confusing, all you have to do is click on it and it will let you know why that team is up in first place. So in this case, this team won the head-to-head against this other team. So that's part of the USAP rules. So this team gets to be number 1. So if you see something like that, don't get confused. Just go ahead and click on it and it'll let you know why. So this first poll is finished. And so the second poll here has not finished. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the final score of these 2 polls. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. And let's just go ahead and enter a score of 11 to 9. Okay, so we go ahead and submit that, say yes. Okay, so both polls are now finished. Okay, and what it did is it went off and created a seeded elimination. So if we look down through here, what it did is it created this bracket now. It took the players out of these 2 polls and put them into this seeded single elimination. One other thing I want to show to you is at the top a timeline. As the tournament director, you might see this blinking. That's letting you know something has changed. In this case, it's letting me know that a bracket has completed. So you can kind of keep up to date, when you're standing there, around the tournament and, you can't really keep track of all the players going on and off. The software will notify you of things as its important notifications. So with that said, let's go ahead back into this bracket, and then all we have to do is go ahead and click on this one. If you want, you can view the matches. There's all the teams, and you can see Lucas is seated as number 1. He's probably at the top of the list as far as results. So this is the way this bracket is set up here. So let me go ahead and scroll back and forth. There you go. So let's go back into here. We say, okay, let's go ahead and start this playoff. We go here, we just click start and say yes. Okay, now this bracket, this final playoff is running. So we can go ahead and say view matches, and there they are. It'll call the players out to the court. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and enter the scores to these, and I'll be right back. Okay, we went ahead and entered most of the scores. The only one we did not enter is this last one here. This is the gold and silver match, and this is the bronze match down here. So you can kind of go through all these and see how they all turned out. Just to let you know also, if the score was entered incorrectly, as a tournament director or court monitor, you can go ahead and correct that. So let's say Brian and Michael this was not correct. You can go in and change the scores. For example, if this was supposed to be 3 to 15, you go ahead and submit that, yes, and it has flipped them around. So just let you know that. But let's go ahead and enter this final score. Let's say Sean here won the bronze. So we'll say that. Say submit. Yes. Okay. So now the scores have all been entered. The software is notifying it that that bracket has finished. And we're going to go back to the home screen here, look at the brackets. We know that that bracket has finished. So here's the two pools, and there's this playoff here. So if we want to see what the players who won, we just have to click on one of these two pools, view matches, and there you go. It shows the gold, silver, and bronze. And so you can hand out the medals in that order. So there you go. That's pretty much it. And it's easy to get the tournament started, easy to figure out who won the medals. You just go into the bracket and say view matches, and hope you have a good time out in the court and a wonderful tournament. Thank you for listening.